2, 3. We live. Scooter Powell, the casual boxing fan. What's good?
What's good? Slim on the ropes, boxing in the building.
Hold up. Let me throw my background in here real quick. Yo, so what's going on with Turkey and T.O., my nigga?
Hey man, Turkey don't pull the Donald Trump nigga, from The Apprentice. You fired. You fired.
Fired from what? Fired from boxing? Like fired from what?
I guess being a brand ambassador.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, so is it because T.O. was getting real loose with the N-word? Was
I
that
looked
it?
at Punch. I looked at Punch Joint. You know he tight with T.O. I just looked at his title. I guess he called Turkey a dictator.
He called him a dictator or a dictator.
I mean, the way he spelled it.
Yeah.
I mean, it leaves room for interpretations, Slim.
Yeah. Because I don't think he meant dictator, like him telling niggas what to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm just saying, right? Like, he jumped out the window on Turkey. Is that like mental instability? What is that?
That's him showing his frustrations right now, man.
Hold on, before we go any further, salute the boxing with 2-4, man. Salute to Atasi Saw, man. Saying Tank knocking Roach out. Tank
God damn,
knocking
first
Roach
thing in the
out.
chat, that's the first thing you say when you come into the chat. They
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
say hello, nothing. Let's say nigga, Tank knocking Roach out.
Yo,
What?
I'm gonna have to agree with Atashi, man. Yo, salute to Doobie Jones, man. Yo,
Both
so
y'all delusional.
I mean, you want to go straight to that? You want to talk about that? You want to keep talking about T.O.?
I will get back to this Tank jump. We got to finish the T.O., but we gonna get back to that Tank.
Yeah, cause like T.O. jumping out there with Turkey like that, man. That's kind of that that that's saying a lot. Like I actually wasn't mad at that when he did that, cause he got to come with anybody can get it. Cause if you coming with just black people, man, you know what I'm saying? Cut, nigga. Yo, for real. You gotta
But
come.
but
If you
but but it's
T.O.
kind
right
of
now,
confusing,
anybody
right?
can get it. That's what he gotta come with. Anybody can get it.
But how is he fired, right? I don't understand that if they trying to make the T.O. Devin fight. Is that
I guess
going to
I
be
guess
without Turkey? Is that without Turkey?
see, like if you're a brand ambassador, right? That means they pay you. So that means we ain't cutting you no more checks right now. So we'll pay you to fight. We'll promote your fights. But as a brand ambassador, you get a check from Ring because you are a brand or a Riyadh season brand ambassador, whatever one it is, even if it's both. That's what that means. That means like you represent us. So we pay you for that. You're gonna get a monthly. Just for being you.
That's tight.
Yeah, that's tight. That's tight.
Shit, I would take it.
He's basically putting boxers on payroll with that move, right? So that's what T.O. mean got fired because I wanted to make sure it was from the brand ambassadorship because that makes sense.
Boxer with 2-4, they not paying him to promote they brand no more. No more.
Yeah. I would have dropped him at the where that N word at, right? I would have dropped him at that, but you know what I'm saying? That was
I
that
wouldn't have
what.
dropped him. These fighters ain't checking them, so fuck I care for.
No, I'm saying if it was my brand, he's
Oh,
a brand ambassador. Like if I'm Nike and he said that, he's no longer with Nike. He just avoided the contract. You feel what I'm saying? Like
I
you
get.
can't be. You know how much money black people spend? You can't just be jumping out there saying stuff like that.
Nigga, we the highest consumers. That's nothing to be proud of, but we the highest consumers.
That's power in that. I ain't mad at that. It's power in
Nah,
that.
man, we need ownership, my nigga. Ownership.
I mean, that's another podcast. I can get into that because I'm well versed in that too, man. I know about that too. I could get into that, but that's another podcast. I'm gonna keep it boxing, man. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
let's
keep
keep
it
it
boxing.
boxing. But I,
Yeah,
but I had to put that out there though.
yeah. So, man, T.O. Doobie Jones saying T.O. funny. Yeah. In a clown way, not in a comedian. So you got funny, just naturally funny. then you got comedian funny, then you got clown funny. Nobody wants to be clown funny. That's T.O.
But say what you want about Youngin. He a cold monster in that ring, Slim.
Oh,
13 fights, man. It's hard to. If you go look at his box rec and who he fought, and you go to the other fighters in his generation, the comparison is no comparison, Slim, for real.
yo, people say a lot of shit, including me, about T.O. Nobody ever said he can't fight.
Facts.
I mean, nobody ever said that. Even the people that hate him, they never said he can't fight. So
Real slick
that
fighter.
speaks for
Real slick
itself.
fighter.
Yeah, T.O. got hands, and that's no denying. He's a natural athlete, and he got hands.
Because he 13-0, 9 KOs.
So T.O. got
That's
hands.
crazy. Only 13 fights, Slim. That tell you, man. That ought to tell you right there.
That tell you that
Because
they not
they say
fucking
the
with him.
same thing about Key. They say the same thing about Key with his 12 fights. But if you put his 12 of who he fought compared to who T.O. fought his first 12, it, like I said, this generation ain't nobody messing with T.O. as far as who he fought in the first 12 to 13
Keyshawn
fights.
got 13 fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keyshawn got 13. And so the thing is, Keyshawn ain't been a pro as long as Teofimo Lopez, right? So what that tell me is T.O. is right. Top rank is doing him dirty. And that's the whole thing. But where I'm fucked up with T.O. is he wants to go with black people over that. That ain't black people's fault. Bob Arum did you dirty, son. Bob Arum did
Facts.
you dirty, son. Bob Arum ain't black. And he mad because when he was on Top Rank, Bob Arum had Terrence Bud Crawford, Shakur Stevenson. They were courting Keyshawn Davis. And that's when he said, oh, y'all want black fighters, huh? Nigga, I just beat motherfucking Lomachenko legitimately. And y'all let Kambosos take my belt? You know? Like, that fight could have went either way. They just said, we taking the belt from this guy. They took the belt from him, bro. That fight could have went either way. So
that's what I said. Say what you want about T.O., right? His antics and all that. But if we just talking strictly boxing, you can't deny his resume, man, the first 13 fights.
undeniable. But see, that's the thing with like black boxing fans, from the hardcore to the casual. They try to say that like everybody played a race game with black people, right? But the thing is, black people are the most non-racist boxing fans. Sports fans in general, black people are the most non-racist. They give, if you nasty, black people give you your props. But you got to be nice though. It can't just be personality. Like you actually got to be good.
T.O. was getting love over here, man. The
Yeah,
shit went
so
sideways. Hey, man.
yeah, because but he want to blame that on black people.
I gotta ask you this.
Yo. Oh,
We
time out. Let's answer this. Yo, GG Young saying that's not true. So you got to tell me, GG, how are black people not the most non-racist boxing fans? Explain that to me. You got to explain that to me.
please do.
Yeah, I got to know this because from my experience, right? Okay, so Latinos majority always go with the Latino guy. Like no matter who they fight, right? The white guys, they MMA guys, right? And the ones who boxing, they around, right? The black guys just go for who's nasty. Black people give Lomachenko his props, right? Black people give Bivol his props, better Biev his props. No, they
Man, we
give.
call Loma. Remember we called Loma what? Black Jesus.
I never called him that. You called him
I
that?
mean, no. What they call him? White Jesus. What they used to call Loma? I forgot what they used to call him, y'all. What was that
They
name
called him
they
the
called Loma?
Matrix. They called him the
Nah.
Matrix.
It was over in the LBC. They call what was my man Black used to call him something Jesus, yeah. That shit was crazy, yeah.
Well, I don't know about that, man. It's a lot of Jesuses out here, man. Like Cicero Borgia. Most people looking at Cicero Borgia. But that's another podcast, man. Boxing talk, right? So the thing is, black fighters do. Like, I mean, black fans give all fighters, as long as they nasty. They just ain't gonna root for somebody. But I'm gonna keep it real, right? The new generation, they trying to gear it that way. They trying to gear it that way. Cause niggas like Devin Haney want you to root for him just cause he black, right? I don't agree with that, even though I support Devin Haney in some fights, right? And I like what Bill did as a business with Devin Haney, right? I'm not just going to root for the man just because he black, bro. I'm not going to do that. Now, if like with Brian Norman stepped into hostile territory, right? And everybody calling him monkey and the N-word, now I'm with him because he black, right? Now I'm with you, right? If you a black man facing a hostile environment, right? And everybody, I'm with you because you black. And that's the truth.
That takes me back when marvelous Marvin Hagler went overseas to England, fought Mentor, beat the dog shit, and the crowd went nuts, man, throwing bottles and everything at him, man.
Because yo, keep it real, man. It's burned into people's psyche, particularly through sports, right? The ultimate is the black athlete. So you're all when you're the black guy, you're always the bad guy. And no matter what situation it is, you go overseas. Oh, he's the black guy. So we got this other guy who represents the average man, represents non-blacks, and the black guy represents the monster, the beast, the dragon, right? Nobody cheers for the dragon. They only cheer for the dragon slayer, right? And that's just what it is. And for some reason, they have stamped black people as the dragon, and anything sports, anything like that, black people are the dragon, right? So it's very hard to get like. That's why people don't want to watch black people fight
But see,
black people.
that changed when Mike Tyson jumped on the scene, though.
What you mean?
He was that dragon they cheered for.
Yeah, but that's heavyweight champ of the world.
Uncompromising. He was him, and he did it his way.
Yeah, that was heavyweight champion of the world. It's different. Heavyweight champ of the world is different, bruh. And like to be like Mike Tyson was an American superstar heavyweight. It's a difference. It's a difference, bro. It's a difference. The little niggas don't get that luxury.
Except for Tank.
Explain.
As far as what?
You said except for Tank, he don't get that luxury.
No, I'm saying that you said we was talking about superstardom, and you were saying that T.O. wasn't on the same superstardom as a Mike, but I'm saying as far as little dudes, Tank is that dude.
Tank, I mean, like, yo, GG, we just said that. That's heavyweight champ of the world with Mike Tyson, bro. That's a difference. That's a difference. That's different, right? As far as with Tank, though, right? Let's talk about Tank, right? Let's talk about Tank in the rematch with Lamont Roach. I'm done with T.O., man. Spent too much time on him, right?
Before we leave T.O., I gotta ask you this though.
What's up?
He gonna be working with Floyd, man. He was at Floyd gym, man, and it seemed like they really trying to get tight. So you think, Floyd trying to build a new roster over there at Mayweather Promotions, man?
T.O. got to do something because his promoters ain't fucking with him. He's been underpaid his whole career. He got stripped of his belt. You know what I'm saying? Like he makes major accomplishments and they give him no credit for the shit. Right? They treat him worse than the black fighter.
Hey, could Floyd get him the fights that T.O. won?
Man, Floyd put that nigga on an exhibition circus. What you know what I'm saying?
You saying what you saying? Mayweather ain't got no more power.
No, Floyd the man, bro. What you talking about? Floyd ain't in boxing no more.
You said I'm asking you, man. You get T.O. the fights.
Floyd's not in boxing no more. Who's he promoting?
What are you talking about? Kamel Moton.
How's he promoting Kamel?
He about to fight next month, I think.
Kamel
Kamel
Moton's promoting himself. You don't see Floyd, none of that nigga on Instagrams, videos, and none of that. Kamel Moton's promoting himself. He signed to Mayweather Promotions, but he's fighting on the goddamn Chitlin circuit, right? He came in 36 pounds overweight for that joint that Garcia was promoting, right? So how is Mayweather? He ain't promoting this nigga like he promoted Tank, nigga. He promoting himself. Kamel's promoting himself, bro. This nigga got baseball cards. This nigga's all on the internet.
I got them cards. I got them cards.
This nigga about to come out with action figures. Floyd ain't doing none of that shit for him. That nigga is self-promo at his finest, bro.
You doing a good job, too.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, yeah, so So that's what I'm saying. Floyd ain't in boxing no more. For real, as a promoter.
Hey man, T.O. might light a light up under him. He motivated again.
Yo, salute to your favorite barber. Salute to Greg Williams, man. Your favorite barber saying T.O.'s a bitter fighter. That's mad. He doesn't get the praise. Yep. And he feels that he feels he deserves. That's a fact, bro. I was just saying that.
Yeah, T.O. like, man, how these motherfuckers over here getting all that? And they resume ain't like mine. That's what T.O. thinking.
Yeah, but it is what it is. But the thing is, like, nobody don't want to see the man fight for real. Like, casuals don't care about him. You only
Nah,
get
not
money
at
with the
all.
casuals.
Hey man, Tank Lamont. The rematch.
Yeah, I got Tank in that.
Hell nah, Slim.
I
Got
got Tank
Lamont.
in that. I
Got
mean,
Lamont this time beating that ass.
we talked about it, right? So you sat here and listened to me and Brian Norman chop it up. You was in it.
I
You was
did.
there. You
I
was there.
did.
Like, so, and you agreed. Lamont Roach got 10 knockouts out of 28 fights, right?
No.
Javante Tank Davis has the toughest chin in the lightweight division. Lamont Roach has 10 knockouts in 28 pro fights. Javante Davis has the toughest chin in the lightweight division, right? Gotta say it 3 times. Got to. Because niggas
He
gonna
took a
have to
knee.
remember this. Niggas seem to forget, right?
He
Tank
took a
had an
knee,
off
right?
night,
He did go down to that knee. Lamont did make him go to that knee.
but it wasn't the best punch Lamont caught him with was in round 8. When he caught him clean and made him back up. Then when he
That don't
counted,
matter.
he
That little
counted.
stingy shot that made him go to his knee. The nigga went to his knee, right?
Hold up, man. Tank just got his head done 2 days ago, right? And she put grease in his shit. And he took the knee, man. Come on, bro. Hey,
I'm trying to tell you,
aside
Slim.
all jokes
Hey,
aside, Lamont can't knock him out. They are not gonna give that fight to no boring ass Lamont Roach, right? Over Tank Davis, a money machine. They
I'm
already
only
looking
thing I'm
down the
agree
line.
with you on right now is the fact that when we had that conversation, me, you, and Brian Norman Jr., that you said that Lamont couldn't win it on the cards. I had to really think about that, right?
You can't.
He can't win it. I'm gonna be honest, man. He cannot win that fight on the cards, Slim. He gonna have to do Tank dirty. Nigga,
Right.
I don't know what he gonna have to do, but he gonna have to do Tank dirty, my nigga. He gonna have to put Tank on the canvas, man, for real. Because he's not gonna win by decision, dog. He the money man. Tank is the money man. He got Jake Paul fights lined up. Slim, you got to go take it to that nigga the first round. Ain't no more playing around this nigga then. You want to smush him at the weigh-in. Nigga, it's gonna be a whole nigga wear camo to the weigh-in, man. Be war ready.
None of
Cause man, ain't no
yo,
playing around, ain't no more, oh man, mom's here, none of that. Slim, you got to be, it's war time. Take it from him.
all that extra stuff just sells the fight, right? He gonna have to get in the ring, right, and fight Javante Tank Davis, who is now all of a sudden focused, right? Who has the toughest chin in the lightweight division, and you can't knock niggas out, right? And who is a knockout artist, right? All the pressure's on Lamar Roach. Ain't no pressure on Tank. He
All
gonna
the
get
pressure on Tank.
the fight by decision if it go to the cards, no matter what happens. No matter
That's what
what happens, right?
again, you got to do Tank dirty, my nigga. Have him scarred up, elbow, headbutt. I don't give a fuck.
Now think about this, right? Do you think first of all, he don't fight like that, right? Second of all,
You're right. You got to change it up.
no, second of all, right? You don't want to fight Tank like that. You
Shit.
already can't knock him out. He's a knockout artist. And if you want to get dirty and he starts fighting dirty too,
He did last fight.
it could go
Did he
all
not
back.
throw the elbow? Did he not try to bite you?
Bruh,
Nigga, get
Tank,
dirty with Tank. Fuck that shit.
exactly.
Get
But
dirty with Tank, nigga.
but he was playing around. That wasn't dirty, right? Like we discussed last show what dirty is. Dirty is what Holyfield did to Mike Tyson.
Tank still tried to get
Holyfield
dirty
was
with him.
so dirty, right? Holyfield was so dirty in that fight. I honestly ain't mad at Mike for biting his ear off. I'm gonna keep it real. Holyfield deserved something because he was fighting dirty as shit. He didn't come to box. That's dirty, right? Tank doing a little shoulder bump here, pretending like he did the fake bite, pretending to be Mike Tyson. He was joking around, bruh.
I
That
don't
was
give a
Hollywood
fuck.
Tank. That was Hollywood Tank he fought, bruh.
You right.
Yeah.
Hollywood Tank. Nigga, I'm going in there. I'm hitting you on your hip, everything. I'm
But
doing
no,
I'm,
but
I'm
no,
doing you
but
dirty this
no,
fight.
time
I'm
out,
doing you
time out.
dirty, Slim.
No, you all right, so you telling now let's go even down deeper into the mud of this situation, right? You telling Lamont Roach, the college kid from PG County, right, to fight Tank Davis, a knockout artist with a granite chin from the mud, right? From the foster care systems of Baltimore, right? Who slept outside a fucking gym in the hood because he didn't want to go home. He just wanted to fight, right? You telling him to fight that man dirty? That's a
You
big fucking
goddamn right.
mistake.
You
That's
goddamn
a
right.
big fucking
Fight his
mistake.
ass dirty, Slim. Do him dirty, Slim. Elbow here, little headbutt there. Let the ref give you some warnings. Because the last fight, he apologized to Tank, saying he's sorry for the count and all types of shit. Nigga, let them give you some warnings this fight.
That's ridiculous. That's bad advice. That's bad advice, bro.
Great advice.
First
Great
of all, like
advice.
Lamont don't fight like that, bro. He doesn't fight like that. That's a Doobie
Well,
Jones.
he
I
better
agree.
fight like that if you
Doobie
want to
Jones said that's
win.
a dummy
Fight like
move.
that. Fight like that. Because if you
Doobie
go with the
Jones
same
Doobie
style, you're
Jones
not
said
going to
that's a
win on the
dummy move.
cards, Slim. You know that.
I
Y'all
agree
just
with
said it
Doobie
when we had the
Jones.
conversation.
No, I agree with Doobie Jones. That's a dummy move. That's a dummy move. Because not only that, right? If he starts fighting Tank like that, they already don't want to give it to you on the cards, right? The referee in the previous fight already apologized for counting a knockdown. So if you in there throwing illegal blows, what they gonna do? They gonna disqualify your ass.
I
The
just
fuck out of it. They
read
gonna disqualify
Doobie
that nigga.
Jones.
They looking
Doobie
for a
Jones is from
reason.
Baltimore. That's a Tank fan right there. That's a Tank fan. He don't want to see Tank get done dirty. Doobie
Yo,
Jones, are you a Tank fan? Yes or
yo,
no? Because when you said dummy move, that's Baltimore.
yo, salute to relax and chill. Say that will get Roach killed. You will get Roach killed. That's your man's.
So
You
y'all
try
want
to
to see
get
the
your man
same
killed,
fight.
nigga?
Y'all want to see the same fight
You try to
that went
get
the
your
distance.
man murked?
Nah, nigga, you got to change it up.
Bruh, you're
Take
not
it to
telling him
that,
to go.
take it to
You're
that
not
little
telling him to
motherfucker.
fight Shakur Stevenson, right? I can see if his opponent was Shakur Stevenson, right? A guy with brittle hands. Take it to him, put him in the blender, fight him dirty, keep him from running. I agree. You tell him to do that against Javante Tank Davis. That is a huge fucking mistake, my nigga.
No, it ain't.
That is a huge fucking mistake fighting Tank
You're
dirty,
gonna
bruh.
make Tank angry. He gonna be successful. Damn, what's the word?
There is no word for it. The word is ridiculous. The word
Damn,
is
I can't say the
ridiculous.
word, man. But
The word is ridiculous, my nigga.
anyway,
The word you're looking
do
for is
him dirty,
ridiculous.
Lamont. Do him dirty, Slim. Do him dirty.
The word you're looking for is ridiculous. That whole game
And
plan you just spit out is ridiculous. It's fucking
and
ridiculous. Come on,
cheek.
man. We talking boxing, man. We talking boxing, man. Come on, bro. Salute to
Susceptible.
Mel
That's the
Car
word.
X,
That's the
man.
word. Thank you, Malcolm.
Susceptible.
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 Susceptible. Susceptible.
Salute to Kenny King, man.
I couldn't get that word, man. I couldn't get the word.
Yeah, the real word is ridiculous. Do not fight Tank like that, bro. That ain't even how you fight, bro. That's not
So
how you fight.
y'all want Lamont to fight scared.
You know, he didn't fight scared the last time. Why he gonna fight scared this time? When he's scared, he ain't got nothing to be scared of.
No, he was too, like you said, at times too patient, man. When he had Rock Tank, he should have went in for the kill, my nigga. Now that
No,
I'm
that was the
going
game
back looking
plan.
at it and
He stuck to the game
knowing now
plan.
that he can't win it on the cards,
He
knowing
stuck to the
that.
game plan. He stuck to the game plan. Solid. It
Game
was a
plan got to
solid game
change a
plan.
little bit, though. Game plan got to change a little bit this fight, man.
And
If you
you said
really
the
want
game
that
plan has
victory,
to be dirty.
you got to add it in the mix. Yeah. Being honest with you, Slim, you got to be honest. And nigga, he from Baltimore. Get dirty with him.
Yeah, that's right. Boxing with 2-4. He trying to get Roach a DQ. That's real. They're going to disqualify him if he starts being dirty, man. If he starts fighting Tank like a dirt ball, they're going to get him out of there, bro.
No, you got to do it in discretions, man. Hit a hip here, hit an arm here. You don't do it all at one time, man. You do it over the course of the fucking fight.
Okay, so Referees apologized to Tank for even thinking that they would count on a knockdown, right? So if Tank tells the ref, you keep hitting me low, what's gonna happen? They're gonna start taking points. You giving them a reason to take it away from Lamont on the cards. If he fights dirty, he's gonna get points taken away. Best
So
case
basically, what you're
scenario.
saying, go in there, go do the same thing, and you let it go to the cards again, and you lose on the cards. That's exactly what you're saying right now.
But if you
No,
fight
that's
him
that's the
dirty,
that's that's the
if you fight
definition
him
of
dirty,
insanity.
if you
Doing
fight
the
him
same
dirty,
fucking bullshit. No, my nigga, you got to go in there, change your. You got to have a whole different mentality going into this fight. It ain't no friends, no friendship.
yo, check this out. Greg Williams said, "Hey, Scooter, I think he got to be a little messy because he knows Tank is more talented, is a more talented fighter than he knows that, Scooter. And he know. Okay, so that's true. Messy is not dirty. Messy is
Messy
not,
is dirty.
no. Messy is messy. Messy
Go
is
look
not.
up the word messy. Go look up the word messy.
No. Messy is like trying to not let him get set. You know what I'm saying? Just doing like a whole bunch, like, but it's not like dirty is dirty. Choosing to go that dirty route with Tank Davis is a mistake on many different levels. One, because he'll fight you dirty back, right? Two, that you're gonna open the door to get DQ'd, right? Three, you're gonna make it easier for them to say you don't deserve it on the cards. They already don't want to give it to you.
Nigga,
So
you
the
sound
dirty
like you
is not the
protecting
answer.
Tank over there. Why you sound like you protecting Tank over there?
Say Tank
Nigga, we
KOs.
want to see a fight. Sound like you want to see what we
Yo,
saw the
Trackman
last fight. Fuck
87.
that bullshit.
Salute to
Man, brother,
Trackman
my
87.
totally
He
different.
says Tank KOs him within 6 in the rematch. I
Who
got
said
Tank
that?
taking. I got Tank getting him out of there in 10.
Hey, Trackman, who was coach? Do that matter? Do that matter to you?
Yo, boxing with 2-4. Navate is a messy fighter, but he's not a dirty fighter. Right? That's a good comparison. That's a good analogy right there. Right? So, all right, so I said what I said. I'm gonna agree to disagree with you on that. I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
we
it
agree
moving.
to disagree.
So
I'm so
yo,
vested on
Melcar
the other
X.
side. I can
Mel,
see clearly. I see clearly.
hey yo, you see
I see
Melcar
the
X
Tank
comment?
boys, man. They try to protect them, man.
Yo, you see
I'm
Melcar
saying,
X comment?
nah, Slim.
You
You
see
can't
Melcar
have
X
no
comment?
motherfucking
Melcar X is saying if Calvin Ford is the head coach in the corner, that makes a big difference in my opinion, right? That's a fact. He ain't with Calvin Ford though, from what I'm hearing. What you hearing?
Yeah. What you
I'm seeing Calvin and Kenny still working with the youngins and all
Yeah,
types of
they
tournaments.
building up the next generation. They with the next generation. They was here in DC over the weekend.
Yeah, so and say they say Tank is back training.
Yeah.
So if Tank is back training, it doesn't look like Calvin and Kenny is with him. What you been hearing?
I ain't heard nothing, but I just told you where Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny was this weekend. They were with the amateurs here in DC.
Yo, so who could he be with? Is he rocking back with Barry Hunter?
Nah, he not over there either.
That's a mistake.
He not over there.
Yo, you
They
don't
saying he in Florida. They say he in Florida. They said Coach Cunningham. I don't know.
Kevin
I don't
Cunningham,
know.
relax and
I
chill,
can't
saying you
tell
with
you that
Kevin
to be
Cunningham.
specific. Yeah, I don't know.
You know, so all right, so relax and chill. So we going with that because I also heard he with Cunningham, Kevin Cunningham too, right? But I just wanted to hear somebody else say it, just so I'm not just floating stuff out there. But yeah, I've heard that he was with Kevin Cunningham in Florida, right? And before that, what's the Muslim brother name again?
Mustafa.
Mustafa. Yo, salute to Mustafa boxing, man.
Hey man, salute Coach Mustafa. That's my dude right now. He painting Aaron the plumber right now, man, getting ready for that celebrity boxing, Slim.
Yeah, yo, salute to Mustafa, man. Yo, but I'm saying though, so if Tank, man, if he not with Calvin and Kenny, at least he with Kevin Cunningham, because Kevin Cunningham, he still looked good when he was training under Kevin Cunningham. He's had a pro fight under Cunningham.
So y'all gonna talk about one fight, right? I keep hearing this, man. He looked good under Coach Cunningham, but damn, that was one goddamn fight back in the day.
No, but did he look good under Barry Hunter? 2 fights, nigga. 2 fights under Barry Hunter.
Okay, let's go back to the fight with Cunningham. Who did Tank fight that fight? How good was his opponent that he fought?
Matter of
This
fact,
is a legit
hey
question
yo,
because they said he
since
looked
you want to
good
go
with
back,
Coach
you tell
Cunningham.
us.
I heard all the other
Hey
YouTubers
yo,
talk
make a
about it.
fucking point,
Oh, he
my
looked
nigga.
good with Coach Cunningham. Well, fuck that, man. Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny.
Now make a point. Make a point. What do you got
My
to say?
point is, who did Tank fight when he was coached
That's
by
not a
Coach
point,
Cunningham?
nigga. That's a question. Make your fucking point. Yo,
That's
who
my
did
point
yo
and the
tell us?
question. That's my
Tell
point
us.
and the question.
Tell us who Tank did. Tell us who Tank fought and why he didn't look good. Tell us. Make the fucking point, nigga.
Again, you brung up Coach
You
Cunningham.
ain't got
Now
no
here's
point.
a
Just
lot
like
from
I
the
thought.
YouTubers. Oh, he
You
looked
ain't
good
got
that
no
fight. Well,
point.
God damn it,
You
the
ain't got
fight.
no point,
Who
bruh.
did he
You ain't
fight
got no
that
point.
fight?
You know, you just wanted to only be Calvin and Kenny, and if it ain't Calvin and Kenny, fuck everybody, right? But
You
you ain't made
goddamn
no
right.
point
You
though.
goddamn right.
You
I'll
ain't
say
made
it
no
again.
point.
Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny, to the mud, nigga.
Yeah,
To
but
the
you ain't made
mud.
no point though. You ain't made no point
That
about
is
that
my
though.
point. Go back
Hey,
and look at that fight and see who Tank fought.
hey, time
Casual
out, man.
boxing.
Time out. Check this
Casual
out. Check this out.
boxing. Go back
Check
and
this out.
look and see who Tank fought. Casual boxing.
Hey, check this out, man. If Tank Davis don't want to fuck with Calvin and Kenny, right? And he's moving forward and doing other shit, right? That's that man's prerogative. He ain't tied down to them niggas with a chain, right? If Tank say, I want to check out other looks, that's that man's prerogative. This is his career. He's in the ring getting hit, right? He's the one actually executing the game plan and getting the knockouts. So if he's looking for different looks as a martial artist, you got to understand that it's something he's looking for. Every martial artist knows this. It's something Tank is on a mission, kind of like searching. Where can I take my game to the next level, or do I
You
even
know that's
belong
bull.
here?
You know that's bullshit, right? What you saying is straight bullshit. I'm gonna tell you why that's bullshit. Go back to the old,
Every martial
go
artist
back to
comes
the
to
old
that
kung
point.
fu movies with motherfucking Bruce Lee and them, right? And they got their motherfucking master. Do they go to another motherfucking master to get trained? Fuck no. They stick with
Depends.
their master, my
It
nigga.
depends
You
on what
remember
kung
that
fu
shit?
movie you looking at, man. If you want to
All
use
them
that
kung fu
analogy,
movies, my nigga. All them kung fu movies.
no, it
When
ain't.
when they feel like they master is disrespected, when another one come up in there and knock the shit off the wall, they don't go train with a motherfucking another
Hey, bro,
motherfucking trainer.
bro, yo, you know you talking to like a dude who just like came up in that whole Shaw Brothers era. Like I'm engulfed in that, man. And I could tell there are many different types of there are
Nigga,
many
I'm
different
telling the truth.
archetypes. There are many different archetypes of this kung fu movie.
I'm telling the truth.
You're
When they
talking to
train
one
under one
archetype,
master, they
which
don't
is
jump
called the
ship and go
revenge
to
of the
another
master, right?
master, my
Which is
nigga.
called
They stay
which
under
is called
one master
avenging
their
the
whole
master,
life.
right?
And
But
they
there's
defend his
several other
honor. They defend the
archetypes,
honor
man.
of the master, nigga.
There's several other archetypes, man. So there's several other archetypes. So right now, every martial artist, even Bruce Lee, you start with one master, you grow, you go on some self-discovery, you learn other disciplines, right? You study under other masters. That's a common thing in
No,
martial
that's
arts. That's
bullshit.
how
That's
that's how
bullshit. That's
MMA came
bullshit.
about. That's how
Go back to
MMA
the
came
old
about.
Bruce Lee movies where they talking about Hong Kong and China and the
What the fuck is
motherfuckers
you
be
talking about,
beefing.
man? Hey, bro,
Nigga, you need to go. I'm gonna pull.
you're getting derailed, my
I'm gonna
nigga.
pull this what we talking about
You're
now
getting
and
derailed, my
bring an
nigga.
example of a
No,
Chinese
you're
movie
getting
I'm talking about.
derailed, my
When
nigga.
they talking about nigga, we going across town to fight the Hop Sing crew. Cause this motherfucker came over here and disrespected and knocked that shit off and all that, right? He ain't gonna go train with them. Nigga, they go to war with who they with from the beginning.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. All right, so if you're talking about that, right? In kung fu movies and in martial arts in general, it happens all the time. You have a base discipline, right? You learn that, right? Then all of a sudden, you grow, right? You may study other arts, right? You may like go on self-discovery, but you learn and evolve from your base discipline. Tank is at that transition
You don't
period,
go to
right?
another master to learn.
Tank, he ain't learning nothing. He's evolving. Nobody's teaching Tank how to box. He knows that, right? So what they're doing is called it's a self-discovery thing, where it feels like I need to evolve from what I'm doing. It's any martial arts knows what I'm talking about, bro. Ask any mixed martial artist. That's a fact. Any boxer knows. Like, I'm talking real shit. You talking movies, bro. I'm talking real life shit that real martial artists go through and do, right? You start with that base discipline and you grow from there.
I'm
That's
gonna
a
give you an
fact.
example, right?
That's a fact. So,
Nigga, I'm
so, but
training.
yeah, but no, I like
If
Calvin
I'm
and Kenny
training
too,
here
my nigga. I think
at
Calvin and
DC
Kenny are
Kickers,
cool too, my
if I'm
nigga.
training here at DC
But
Kickers,
we
I'm not
got
going
the
to
fighter.
Baltimore to the
Tank is
Baltimore
the
Kickers to
fighter.
train, my nigga. The fuck?
Tank is the fighter. And if he feels he has to evolve, right, and do something else, Is it a mistake? It looks like it, but we don't know because we ain't that nigga. That's an internal journey. That's an internal journey, bruh. He's on that type shit. So I can't fault him. If he feels he needs to evolve and look at other looks, it's something that he has to deal with. That's going on in his mind, bruh. You can't tell this nigga who to stay tied to. Like, what the fuck?
Nigga, I ain't worried about it.
Nigga, you
I'm
was
on the
just
other
worried
side.
about it.
I ain't worried about it.
You was literally just worried about it.
No, I was giving my opinion who I fucks with. Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny. Shit.
Yeah. Yo,
Hey, why we ain't
I
heard
am the
nothing?
Walrus.
Why
Say,
Tank
yo,
ain't
I am
make
the
the
Walrus. That's
announcement yet?
hilarious. Since two grown men not at work, giving each other advice. Bruh, think about that. He's in his own car.
But
I'm
you
at the
watching
crib
it,
chilling.
nigga.
I'm
You
at the crib
watching.
chilling. Now, tell that. I'm at the crib chilling. People actually watching us, bruh. So I think we are at work. Think about it. Yo, so Melcar X. No, he's talking about evolving as a fighter. If
You
you
talking to a
if
certified
you stay in the
mortician
same
slashing
combat
bomber
sport,
over here,
you
Slim.
get worked out like
I work when I want to work.
man. You still talking about that? We already at
Hell
work,
yeah,
bro.
I'm still talking on that.
Hey, man, yo, you get sidetracked. Yo, read what Melcar X said, bro.
Oh. Melcar X said, no, he's talking about evolving as a fighter. If you stay the same in combat sports, you get worked out like a game.
Yep. So yeah, it's evolution as a fighter. Tank's looking to evolve as a fighter, bro, or get out the game because he was even questioning, do he still want to box? So obviously he's stuck in a monotonous routine that he tired of and ready to flex and do some other shit. That's just what it is, bro. Yo, salute to Trackman 87. You already know it, my nigga. We's at work. Salute.
Salute.
Yeah.
I got
Yo,
multiple
hey,
hustles too, nigga.
hey, Coop. You talking about stuff that gets you federal time, brother? Like, if you do, man, I hope you don't talk about that type of shit on the internet. That type of stuff gets you fed time, bro.
What the hell? Did I miss something?
Yo, hey, Coop, read his comment.
Oh, shit. Never mind. I ain't even got to say it to fuck up the algorithm.
Yo, Doobie Jones is saying, I'm a boxer and I train with different coaches. Facts. Yo, your favorite barber say Tank is just too comfortable with Calvin. Melcar X is asking, is this where you thought Tank would be 3 years ago? Nah, I didn't. I didn't think that. I didn't think that at all, man. But like I say, Tank on his own journey, bro. Like I say, I'm gonna just keep making videos about the nigga. But I cover boxing, casual boxing fan, man.
Hey,
Casual
why he ain't
boxing
make
fan.
the announcement yet? Why you think he hasn't made the announcement yet on the rematch with Lamont? You don't heard everybody named Mama give the date of August 16th. You ain't heard nothing come out his mouth.
Honestly, bro, like Tank showed me something too, right? With this Lamont rematch, cause I'm quite sure his team said fuck a rematch. I'm quite sure Jake Paul said fuck a rematch, right? I'm quite sure a lot of people said that, but it's personal with Tank. That's what it's looking like to me. If he rematches Lamont Roach, it's personal. He's like, I could have put up a better performance than that. Like, cause he like, yo, they friends, right? I gotta keep seeing this nigga. So I ain't gonna let the last time we got in the ring together, he'll keep talking about how he beat my ass, right? So we got to run that back. That's some G shit. Like, I like that. I didn't know Tank still had that in him. With all that therapy, sensitive ass, going to Paris type shit talk he was doing, right? All that other therapy talk that nigga was doing, finding his id and all that shit, right? I didn't think he still had that in him. You gotta have that dog in you to do that. So Tank still got that dog. I was scared for a minute, Tank. I ain't even gonna hold. I thought it was therapy time. I thought it was time for you to like get out of boxing because you lost that dog in you, man. Facts.
Oh, hey Slim. Speaking on the 135, you know Key said no on the interview.
Yo, Key said no on the interview, but you interviewed him before.
Several times, man.
Hey, bro. If for those who don't know, Keyshawn Davis interviewed with him, right? And Keyshawn Davis in that interview said that him and Shakur Stevenson not fighting was Shakur Stevenson's idea. He got Keyshawn. Nobody else got Keyshawn Davis admitting that. That was all Shakur Stevenson's idea. Think about it. Think about
Yeah,
it.
we ain't getting no interview with him, Slim.
But he mad because now people are watching that interview. When y'all first did it, he wasn't a superstar yet, and nobody saw the interview. The shit had like 9 views, right? You did an interview with Keyshawn Davis and got 9 views. But this is before he became popular. Now the shit blowing the fuck up. I took that same interview, chopped it, spun it up in his own words, and threw that shit. That shit's well over 1 million views now, right? Now the whole boxing world seeing you admit that was Shakur Stevenson's idea. And now you mad at him? Cause you said that shit, nigga? Keyshawn Davis, you
Why you
said
mad,
that
Slim?
shit.
Why you mad, Slim?
Nigga, you said that shit. Nobody put words in your mouth, nigga. That wasn't AI, nigga. You said that shit.
That part.
Yeah, you admitted that shit. Matter of fact, you know what he said. You admitted that shit, right? So now your boy probably mad behind the scenes. Oh, so you telling niggas that I was scared to fight you, huh? You know what I'm saying? They probably talking like that behind the scenes now. Because they look like they beefing in public now. Right?
Yo, we like the Ghostwriters of boxing, Slim.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Yo, y'all niggas' favorite YouTube boxing channels is watching right now. Watching right now. Looking for content. Looking for takes to spin it and act like it's they take. That's a fact. That's a
I
fact.
got several interviews with Keyshawn on my page, man. Just type in Keyshawn and On the Ropes Boxing. He very smart, man. I say this again, man. He one of the best interviewers I've ever interviewed, man. For the type of knowledge he had at a young age, man. He well spoken, man. I grabbed some gems off them joints, man, that I did with him from 4 years ago. That's relevant to today, man. And I just started dropping them.
That's because Young is sharp. Like he the businessman for a reason. That's the thing. I've been saying Keyshawn is what's next. Go back and check my timeline. I've been saying this shit for years, bro. So the thing is, now niggas is starting to see what I saw, right? And now, like, okay, so this is something else I seen, right? Oh, people don't even know you've been around boxing for a long time, man. Like you done rock with a lot of people's favorite fighters and all this shit, and talk to them and interview them and shit, right?
Cause remember, you gotta remember, I was heavily involved with the young amateurs, man, for a long time, man. I got a ring from Boxing Hill boxing when they was Gym of the Year twice. So yeah, I've been involved with these youngers, and now they're in the pros right now. So now is the time I'm dropping all that stuff on because they ain't trying to holler at me right now.
Yeah, what is it that they shifted? They don't want to interview with you after they get famous. What is that shit, man?
I don't know. Like Slim, I can't worry about it, man.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't.
involved with a lot of stuff, man. The bully world, American bullies, motherfucking the funeral business. I ain't got, hey, man, whatever, man. Them youngins think they got something going on. Nigga, I got something going on. Just like you do.
Hey yo, Melcar X is saying, is Shakur still trained by Bo Mac? Hell yeah.
Yep.
Hell, I'm not Keyshawn. Is Keyshawn still trained by Bo Mac? Hell yeah.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
your favorite barber said showbiz we watching this still and faithfully laugh out. Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you said it. Hell yeah. Cause we ain't mentioning their names because man, they'll say we bullying and shit. So I'm glad you said it. There's several others that do it too.
No, but for real though, nah, I ain't here to shit on other YouTubers, right? I'm just telling the truth, right?
No,
And
I'm
so the
just being
thing is,
they
the
need to
thing
know
is,
who the ghostwriters of boxing are, nigga. All them damn
I'm
viral
just
shits you
saying,
keep putting out.
I'm not disagreeing with you, is what I'm saying, right? So what I'm saying is, right, so I gotta, like, if I'm gonna talk about that, I gotta shout out and give a salute to the other YouTubers that rock with the channel, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yo,
shout out to Mill City,
salute to H Money.
H
Salute
Money,
to
Mill
Southpaw.
City. What's your boy?
I'm telling you though, H Money, Southpaw, Mill City, like all real niggas. Rise, you know what I'm saying? All real niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. You
Man,
know why? Because them niggas actually like give props. And that's what that is. That's what that is. They don't be just like looking for niggas for ghostwriting material. You feel me? And that's what that is. But yeah, so back to Tank Roach though, man. So what this Jones is telling me is Tank still got that dog in him, and it's personal. He want to run it back with Lamont. It's personal. That's gonna be a good fight. Now it's gonna be a good fight.
How you see the presser going this time around?
I don't care how it goes. I just want to see these niggas fight. They don't even gotta have a press conference. They just gotta pull up on fight night. Like for
He said,
real.
"Go straight to the fight. Go straight to the fight."
Man, I don't want to see that boring ass press conference, happy, joy, fresh shit they be doing at the press conference, having interventions and shit. Hell yeah. So my thing is, I just want to see these niggas get it on because if Tank wants to do it, it's personal. So it's gonna be a good fight now.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Just wait for him to make that announcement, where the fight gonna be, and all that good stuff, man. Cause we coming up on June right now.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I just want them to pull up, bro. Just pull up. Just pull up. That's all we need. That's all we need. We don't even need a press conference. Don't even go back to Howard University and do that ghetto shit no more. Just pull up and fight, niggas.
Hey, Slim, I think we once they do, because I'm waiting for them to make their announcement, man. Because once they make their announcement, man, I got to bring Lamont on here, man. I got to bring Lamont on this show.
Yeah, yo.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I know he wait for your ass, Slim. He
Yo,
waiting
I
for
would
you.
love to talk to Lamont, man.
I
Got
know
got
you.
got,
I
got
know
a
you would.
DC nigga, got a DC youngin out here representing. Like he took it to the Baltimore nigga in the ring. Like, I'm from DC, so I love seeing a DC nigga get the better of a Baltimore nigga, right? It was all good. But I'm just like, I'm a real boxing fan though, right? Even though I'm a casual. And Tank my favorite fighter. And nobody had Lamont doing that. Only heard you say it, you and his dad, right? So the thing is,
I'm
now
glad
that
you
I
said
seen
that.
them
I
fight,
was the only one of you two that was fucking rocking with Lamont, man. That's
but now that we
that
seen the fight
outwardly
though.
said the motherfucker can do it.
We seen the fight now, right? And I just told you that showed me that Lamont can't beat him because he can't knock him out. If you can't knock Tank out, your boring ass style, they ain't gonna give it to you on the cards, no matter what. And I believe Tank can knock you out if he comes prepared.
Hey, I want to read Clifton Dennis. He said, Slim, can Tank get the KO? And what happens to Lamont if that happens?
If Tank knocks Lamont out,
Ooh.
you're gonna see a huge bag fumble. It's a
He,
huge bag fumble.
he can't do that. He cannot get knocked out by Tank. Man.
Because right now, Lamont Roach was sitting at the best position in boxing. He was the man that everybody thinks beat Tank Davis. He could have got a cash out, big time.
I agree on that, man. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. So yeah. Lamont would fumble a bag. Like that Shakur fight wouldn't be interesting as interesting. That Keyshawn fight wouldn't be as interesting.
Are you surprised that the Ring magazine has him at number 4 in the 130 division?
130?
Yeah, his own division where he a champ at. He's
He got
the fourth. They rated him the fourth best at 130.
I mean, he
They
kind of
got
stepped
Oshaki Foster,
he stepped out of 130.
Navarrete.
He
Huh?
stepped out of 130. He's in 35 now.
He's still a champ at 130. He still got that belt.
He's fighting at 35 now.
Is he or he just got to run this back with Tank and then he gonna drop
You
back
say,
down?
is he? Nigga, he literally just had a fight in 35. And he about to have another fight in 35. What do you mean, is he?
This is it's
Oh, time out.
mandated
Time out.
rematch.
I mean, like, I don't understand what that meant though. Is he? Nigga, he just had a fight at 35. He about to have another fight at 35. What do you mean, is
That's the
he?
rematch. That was the rematch that he's obligated to.
What weight
Other
class
than
is
that,
he?
he's a 130. He's a 130 champion.
What weight class is he? So he's about to have his second fight at 35, my nigga.
Clifton
So yeah.
Dennis, no, Clifton Dennis. He said, isn't he top 5 at 35? I believe I saw. Not on the Ring magazine. We're talking about the Ring magazine right now. Ring magazine don't even have him in the top 10 on the 135, and they got him at number 4 on the 130. I scratched my head on that one, man. I was like, how you number 4?
Hey, yo, let me answer
Basically,
GG
they trying
Young.
to say he the weakest of the 4 champions.
Let me answer GG Young. Yo, we ain't really talking Canelo Crawford like that because we both agree. That'd be kind of boring tape. You want to know why we ain't talking Canelo Crawford?
Why?
I got Terrence Crawford. I got Terrence Crawford in a hell of a fight. He got Terrence Crawford. You got Terrence Crawford, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I think Terrence Crawford is bigger now. He's on the snacks. He's on the snack packs. So I think he got Victor Conti blowing him up right. He already know how to box and he can fight. So if he's able to take Canelo's power, which I think he can, I got him outboxing Canelo. It ain't gonna be no knockouts. It ain't gonna be no knockouts either way. I got him outboxing Canelo. Now there is a possibility that he gets robbed. So now y'all want to hear me talk about it? I'm gonna tell you. This is my take on it. There's a possibility Bud gets robbed if it go to the cards. But I got Terrence Crawford beating him. If everything is legit and no robberies occur, I got Bud taking him out on the cards.
Let's say it all goes to plan for Canelo, right? He beats Crawford, knocks him out, whatever, right? You think Turkey will put the pressure on Canelo, man, to put a big superhuman bag in front of him for David Benavidez?
He don't need Canelo. Don't need money like that. Canelo got money, bro. So he don't need money to fight this young 200-pound nigga. Why?
So we ain't gonna never see this fight, huh?
Yeah, and it does not hurt Canelo's legacy at all, man. Canelo's resume is rock solid. I'll put that up against any resume. Canelo's resume is legit, right? So if he want to take these last few years, like I'm giving him props for having a Terrence Crawford fight. He didn't have to do that, right? I'm gonna give him props on that. And yes, that is still a less dangerous fight than Benavidez. Benavidez is a 20-something-year-old monster who really was like 200 pounds. Benavidez is really a fucking heavyweight, my nigga. He walks around as a heavyweight, right? And y'all telling Canelo to go fight this nigga. Nah, man, don't fight that nigga, man. I ain't mad at Canelo for not fighting him, man. I ain't mad at him for it, bro.
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah, so
Hey, you know who hasn't said no on the interview yet though?
who that?
Shakur.
Yeah, I love to interview Shakur, man.
He ain't say no. He ain't say yes. He ain't say no.
Tell a nigga to
So
pull up.
I don't know, man. I don't know on that one.
Tell a nigga to pull up. Hell yeah.
Damn sure was trying to get Abdullah Mason.
Hey, speaking of that, right? Is this true? Are they trying to make Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn Davis mandatory?
Slim, I was looking at that. It looked like it. It looked like he
That's a horrible idea.
I like it. Fuck that. I like it.
Yo, okay, so right now, right? In 2025, if Abdullah Mason fights Keyshawn Davis, it will not end up well for Abdullah Mason. It's not going to end up well for Abdullah Mason, bro. Facts. In 2026,
I disagree.
in 2026, if
I
Keyshawn
totally
Davis fights,
disagree.
if Keyshawn Davis fights Abdullah Mason, it will not end up well for Abdullah Mason. In 2027, nigga, if Keyshawn Davis fights Abdullah Mason, it will not go well for Abdullah Mason. That fight has to cook for at least 5 years for it to be a good fight.
Nigga, 5 years is overdone.
The fuck you mean? These are two young niggas
Didn't that Coach Kenny say, in his
these are two young
opinion,
niggas in their 20s.
behind Tank Davis, that Abdullah Mason was the second best 135?
Okay, I'm cool with all the hype machine shit, right? But I'm talking actual reality. Like here, pictures back to reality, nigga. 2026, 2027, 2028, Abdullah Mason loses that fight badly, right? It's got to be, that fight has to cook. We talking two young fighters. People forget, like, this is how you cook these fights, right? In 4 to 5
They be
more
cooking too
years,
long till that
in
shit be overdone.
4 to 5 years happens fast as shit, bro. Fast as shit, right? Fast as shit. Like, okay, so in 4 to 5 years, they're both better fighters now, right? They both have a bigger fan base. They both are champions. They both have accolades, and they both stand a chance against each other. Right now, Abdullah Mason has no chance, nigga. Abdullah
I'm gonna tell you
Mason
why that's
has
bullshit.
no chance against Keyshawn Davis. I don't
Slim,
care what the record is. I don't
I'm
care
gonna
that he
tell you
had more
why it's
professional fights.
bullshit.
I
That's
don't care if he had more
bullshit.
professional fights, bruh. He had more professional fights. So what? Look at
You
boxing.
you said let this fight cook.
Keyshawn Davis is a superior boxer with a higher IQ, right? Abdullah Mason is a haymaker machine that's fighting pulled up featherweights. Nigga, you trying to get that boy killed, nigga.
Let me ask you this.
I'm saying this because I fuck with Abdullah Mason. I want Abdullah Mason to shine, right? You
I'm
fight
about to shut
Keyshawn
this
Davis
down.
in
I'm
5
about to
years.
shut this down.
5 years. 5 years, nigga. Not now.
Right
Not
now, on Keyshawn Davis' resume. Right now. Keyshawn's resume.
Niggas
Right
a
now.
champion, bro.
I don't care. Again, right now with the resume, Abdullah would be the best. He would beat everybody on that jump.
You said Abdullah Mason's resume?
I said Abdullah would be the best on Keyshawn's resume.
Wow. Better than Barenchek, the dude that beat Navarrete. Better than him.
Oh man, I think you don't
And
think Abdullah
Keyshawn
Mason
make
would wash him
easy
too?
work.
You don't think Abdullah would wash him too?
Watch who?
Barenchek.
No, hell no. He don't got the footwork. He'll lose that fight, bro.
Wow.
He can't go backwards. His jab is suspect, right? Or he goes forward, he throws haymakers, and it's fun to watch, right?
Wow.
Well, I ain't making this shit up.
Wow.
They've been pulling up featherweights, right? So this is Abdullah Mason, right? He's going to be a star, especially if you don't fight Keyshawn Davis this year, right? Just say his name, right? You're gonna be a star, right? But I watched enough boxing to see what people are doing, right?
Wow, you was really over there tripping. Abdullah would beat the dog shit
Yo.
out of Barenchek.
So this right here, right? By all these years of me watching boxing, right? I know what they're doing, right? So I can see that they think they could sell Abdullah Mason, which they can, right? He has an exciting style. So what do? We're gonna pull up a bunch of dudes who are naturally smaller than him that we know he's gonna knock out. And one of them niggas dropped him. He is not ready for Keyshawn Davis, bro. It's levels to this shit. Levels to this shit, right? And you saying Abdullah Mason should fight Keyshawn Davis is saying that you don't give a fuck about Abdullah Mason. You don't give a fuck about his safety,
He
right?
want that
You don't give a
smoke.
fuck
He
about his
want that
family.
smoke. Give
You
him
don't
the
give a
smoke.
fuck about
He
his
want
health.
that smoke.
Huh?
Give him
You
the
don't give a
smoke.
fuck about his future, right? You want to
The
fight
fuck is you
Keyshawn
talking
Davis?
about?
All that's
Youngin from
over, nigga.
Ohio. He from Ohio. Yo, he got
What
them
the fuck
hands.
that mean?
Nigga, he from that nigga. He got hands. That's what it means.
Everybody got hands, man.
He got hands,
bro.
Slim.
Everybody got hands, bro. Everybody in boxing got hands, bro.
Oh, my bad. I was reading that comment. I was reading in our boxing with 2-4. I said Mason got a strong, solid jab. He set the straight left up with or the hook around the guard.
Hey, yo, he sets up his hooks, yes, right? But I'm talking about his footwork, right? He don't go on the back foot. I've yet to see him like set up like it's just he's one way. He's a bulldozer, my nigga. Youngin is a bulldozer. Let's just keep it a beam, bruh. But he is not no classic boxer puncher, right? He's not a slick boxer, right? He's a bulldozer. And
I want to go back to something what you
chewing
said.
up little niggas. He's a bulldozer. He's chewing up little niggas.
I want to go back to something what you said. You said let this fight cook for 5 years, right? Nigga, that's 5 years too long. I'm going to tell you why that's 5 years too long. You remember the interview I did with Keyshawn, right? Well, we talked about the 135 division, right? And that was in 2021. Them niggas still ain't fighting to this day at the 135 division, man. That's 4 years later.
What are you talking about,
5 years later. Now, I'm trying to tell you, talking about let shit cook. Nigga, that shit gonna cook to where it's overdone. It ain't gonna never happen.
In 5 years,
now,
they'll
what
both.
you said, the 135 division, the champions aren't fighting. Tank
Dude, you
ain't
acting like
fighting.
you don't know
No
boxing,
other
bro.
champion.
In 5 years.
Loma
All right, finish
is
what you guys
back
said,
hurt.
man.
Yeah, let me finish my take, nigga. Tank ain't fighting no other champion right now. Loma belt is just on recess, holding up the belt. Keyshawn and motherfucking Shakur are best of friends. They ain't never fighting each other. So who? That division is straight trash, my nigga. That division is trash. Going back for 4 years, that division is trash, man. That they ain't never fighting each other. Nobody is fighting nobody, man. That division is trash.
Okay. All right. So check this out, right? What was we talking about again? You were
Letting
saying
that
one.
fight cook, letting the fight cook between Keyshawn and Abdullah Mason, right?
No. Okay. So we letting the fight cook, right? In 5 years, they'll both be in their primes, right? They'll both have legitimate belts, right? They'll both be bigger names. In
And
5
both
years,
would not fight each other. Being honest, Slim, because
hey, can you hear me?
once they get to that certain level, things change.
Hey, can you
They
hear me?
want to protect that O a little more because black fighters got to protect the O. Remember, we talked about that. So you gonna see it even get more tighter that we won't see these fights, man. Let these motherfuckers fight now, man. Get it over with. Let's see it.
All right, so yeah, so in reality, right? Real boxing heads know you gotta let the fight cook. You throw them in there against each other right now. That's all bad for Abdullah Mason's career. That's the worst thing you want to do. That's
Is it?
way too
Is
soon.
it? Is it?
Yes, it is.
I
Yes, it
think
is.
Youngin can do his thing.
You don't believe that. You trying to that will end Young's career, bro.
You tripping now. You talking about ending his career, man? Come on.
That'll end his career, man, and that'll end his career. That'll end his career. Yo, Keyshawn a different animal, my nigga. Way different
You
animal,
act
bro.
like Abdullah not a motherfucking animal.
Hey, hold on. He's not. He's not compared to
You on
Keyshawn
that
Davis. It's
bullshit. There you
levels.
go on that
No,
bullshit.
it's
That's that
level. It's
bullshit.
levels to this, right? It's levels to this. Abdullah Mason is nowhere near the level of a Keyshawn Davis, bro. Nowhere near that level. He better off fighting Floyd Schofield. He better go holler at Schofield, man. Leave Keyshawn Davis alone. He's going to embarrass you, little nigga. That's a
You
fact.
saw Schofield ain't want that smoke with Mason, right? You saw that shit, right? It's
Hey,
a
hold up
reason.
1 second, bro. 1
It's
second.
a
Look, 1
reason.
second. Hold up 1 second. I see the Amazon coming real quick. Hold on.
All right, we'll go get that Amazon, man, while I chop it up with the people, man. Hey, Melcar asked 2 to 3 years. 5 is a lot. That's what I'm trying to say, Slim. I go back to the interview I did with Keyshawn before he turned pro. We was talking about the 135 division, man. And look where we are 5 years later, man. Still the same. Tank ain't fighting none of the champions. Loma's holding the build up. Shakur and Key are best friends and never fighting. So again, after this fight that Keyshawn has coming up June 7th down there in Norfolk, right? What's his next fight? Another non-champion? Come on, Slim. And that's what I call robbing the bank. That's that Floyd Mayweather thing, man. They get the top dollars and don't have to really face the competition, man. So again, until that happens, relax and chill. I want to see Martin versus Key. That's interesting. Martin moved up to the 40, I believe. I think that's what he's talking about now. But he hasn't fought since that Tank fight, just like Earl hasn't fought since the Bud fight. So we got to see and wait and see. Damn, Cliff today did this. You said top rank move Mason so good, Slim. They think he could beat Keyshawn.
That's right. He's saying you delusional. He's saying Top Rank did such a good job at promoting Mason. You really believe he could beat Keyshawn Davis? That's insane, my nigga.
Okay, I'm gonna read what MJJ just said. He said, y'all hyping up Keyshawn like he did something. He needs to fight better competition.
I mean, he just took a belt at 135, and now he about to go fight Edwin De Los Santos. I mean, what the fuck?
Bruh, Berenacek Slim.
Dude beat Navarrete. He beat Navarrete to become champion. Now he's a bum? No, Keyshawn made him
No.
easy work.
I
That's what
don't think you
happened.
understand, man.
No,
I'm
Berenacek is
ready to
not
see. I'm
easy
ready
work,
to.
but Keyshawn Davis made him look like easy work.
I
He's
don't think
not
you
easy work,
understand what I'm
bro.
saying, man. You got him in there against pups, if that makes sense. I need to see you in there with a live dog that's live like you. Like when you stand and you look eye to eye in his eyes, you see another dog looking right at you, man. That they ain't scared, man. And have you seen that at the weigh-ins? I'm just being honest. No.
Yo, man, bro. Keyshawn's the future,
And
bro.
that's
He's
no
the future
slight.
of
That's
boxing.
no slight at him or nothing, man. That's just me wanting to see
Yeah. Even Mel X
because
is
I know
saying,
he
bro.
like that. I know Youngin like that.
Even Mel
That's why I
X is
want to
saying,
see.
Dennis Berinchik is an Olympian, bro. I forgot about that. He's an Olympian. He said he was a champion. He beat Navarrete. And you sitting up here with a straight face trying to tell us Keyshawn Davis ain't beat nobody. Get the fuck out of here, man. You talking wild. You just hate the nigga because he don't want to interview with you no more. That's all that is. You just
What the heck?
mad at
I
him, man.
just said he
You
was
mad
like
at the
that. What the
nigga,
fuck
man.
is you talking about? You sounding crazy right now, Slim.
No. You trying to say Keyshawn Davis
Sulu.
ain't fought
Dennis
nobody,
trash.
right?
Dennis is trash,
Yo,
Slim.
you trying to
He's
say,
trash, Slim.
so how
Don't
is that,
do that.
how do you rate Navarrete? How do you rate Navarrete? How do you rate Navarrete? That's a legitimate boxing question.
Hold on.
No, that's a legitimate boxing question. You got no answer for it. You got no answer for it. The man,
Ain't nobody looking for Navarrete,
the man that y'all
Ain't
saying
nobody
is
looking for
trash,
him.
right? The man that y'all saying is trash beat Navarrete and took his belt, right? The man y'all saying is trash is an Olympic medalist, right? So now, right? He accomplished these things, right? I mean, you can laugh, but the facts are the facts. The
Okay.
facts are the facts. So
Okay.
Keyshawn beat a former Olympic medalist who beat a legitimate champion and took his belt and made him look like easy work. Easy work. So now what y'all haters gonna say now? That's a fact. Yo, you saying he trash, but how you gonna prove he trash?
Nigga said he trash too.
How is that funny though?
Because it is, my nigga.
It's not funny, bro. It's not funny. That's a fake laugh.
The test is coming.
No, that's a fake laugh. Yo, admit that's a fake laugh, bro. That could because it wasn't funny.
Shit. I ain't admitting shit.
It was a fake laugh, bro. And the thing the thing is, because you cannot validate saying that Keyshawn beat somebody that was trash. You can't. He did it. The dude he beat Navarrete, who was a solid champion. Everybody was like, Navarrete is like one of my favorite fighters. Navarrete this, Navarrete that. And then this former Olympian came, outboxed him, and took his belt, right? And then Keyshawn made him look like easy work. Easy work, nigga. So come on, man. I'm talking real boxing here. Casual boxing talk, man. But we keeping it real, bruh. Your favorite barber, Keyshawn, is up next after Tank leaves, right? None of these youngins got the skill set Keyshawn has, including Shakur. Real talk, bruh. Clifton Dennis, bro. Berinchik is okay. He's a B fighter. Yeah, but he was the champion, though. He was the champion. He beat Navarrete, right? That's it. But you admit, no, Clifton Dennis is telling y'all he's not trash, bro. Y'all sound like y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
Let me go back and use Keyshawn words.
Y'all
man.
saying but you sound like you don't know what you're talking about when you said that
the
dude
belts
was
are watered
trash.
down, man. Belts are watered down. Wasn't that Keyshawn words? Belts are watered down. I'm just using his words. I'm using Keyshawn words.
None of that means anything, though.
So every champion ain't like that, Slim. Every champion ain't like that. I'm just saying.
But you ain't saying nothing, though, right? Because
I'm saying what Key said.
You're not making a point,
though. It's watered down. Belts are watered down. He said it, not me.
So what's the point?
My point is that he ain't like that. Again.
So the belts are watered down. How does that mean Berinchik is trash and Keyshawn isn't good? Like, it doesn't make sense. You're not making it make sense.
What are you talking about? You keep talking about
I'm
saying
asking
Keyshawn.
you.
I never said that. You saying that dumb shit. I ain't never said that.
That's exactly what I'm asking you.
I want to see him in some tough
What
ass
are you talking about? What are you talking about? You just don't like Keyshawn Davis. Just say that, man. Admit that
bullshit again. Why you keep saying I don't like fucking Keyshawn?
You don't like
That's
Keyshawn Davis, nigga. That's all it is, man. You just said some crazy talk, man. I mean, damn. I know the nigga don't want to interview with you no more, but damn, nigga.
Okay, I like this. True low. 100%. Keyshawn is great, But them dudes been trash, man. Keyshawn know it. He want big fish. De Los Santos is a star. And the reason he want De Los Santos is to show that he's better than his boy Shakur, man. Again, dang, checkmate.
How's that checkmate? So agreeing with me is
Because
check, I
I've
guess,
been
for me.
saying the reason he want De Los Santos to show that he's a better fighter.
But that doesn't answer what you were saying about he's fighting watered down competitions. He's fighting bums and the belts are watered down.
No,
It ain't
that's part
adding
of
up.
Top Rank. Top Rank are the best matchmakers, man. It has nothing to do with Keyshawn. Top Rank does the matchmaking, man. So again, he getting the good layups, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Who been getting better layups than Keyshawn?
Who?
Abdullah Mason, nigga. He's fighting little niggas. That's the original point of this argument, right? Abdullah Mason is literally fighting itty bitty niggas. Niggas he is way bigger than, right? And he's bulldozing through these little niggas, right? And one of them dropped his ass, right? It's levels to this, right? And that's what the point of the origin of this is. It's levels to it. And
Okay. Do you
Keyshawn is
want to see
on
the
a
fight?
much
Do you
higher
want to see the
level
fight? Do you
than
want to see the
Abdullah
fight?
Mason.
Let me ask you, who you want to see Keyshawn fight next then?
Shakur
Who you
Stevenson.
want to see him fight next?
Shakur Stevenson.
You you know it ain't gonna happen. So outside of that, who you want to see
Tank
him fight
Davis.
next?
Tank Davis.
Ain't gonna happen.
Then whoever else they put in front of him.
Exactly, that's my point. 135 is
The point
trash,
is, I'm
y'all.
going to
Like I
watch it.
said,
The
checkmate,
point is, I'm
checkmate.
still going to watch
135 is
it.
trash.
No, the point is, I'm still going to watch it. Yo, True Lou saying Andy Cruz. He ain't going to fight that nigga. Not yet. He ain't going to fight that nigga yet.
Yeah, what's up with that, Slim? Yeah, what's up with that?
How many fights Andy Cruz got?
Do it matter?
Yeah, it matters.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it do.
Why it matter?
Because who the fuck is Andy Cruz?
He
Nigga,
can't
build
fight.
your rep up.
He won the Olympics. So just take him
Yeah.
out. If you again, I don't like all this picking and choosing shit, right? Nigga, if you're gonna go fight for your boy for Key and avenge him like you said for beating him or doing whatever De Los Santos. No, I'm saying he tried to do it to make it show that he better than Shakur on that one, right?
I agree with that part.
Oh, what was the other part? I forgot what he's talking about again. My bad, Slim.
No, you were trying to make a point to convince me that Keyshawn Davis is like overrated and trash. Like, I'm
never
still
said,
waiting.
bruh, there you go. I never said that
I'm
bullshit.
still waiting. I'm still
Now
waiting,
you
bro.
on that bullshit.
I
You on the
haven't.
bullshit.
Then you were gonna talk about Andy Cruz. You were gonna say something about Andy Cruz.
Oh, yeah, Andy Cruz. Take care of that. Why you don't want to fight him?
What has he done?
What has De Los Santos done?
Made Shakur look bad. He got a bigger
there
name.
we go. There we go. You're moving the goalpost left. So take care of the Andy Cruz. Nigga said you lost to Andy. Why you want to fight Andy? That's what I'm saying. Don't pick and choose, my nigga. Don't pick and choose.
All right, so I'm about to give salute to Keyshawn Davis, man. I'm about to get Young a huge shout out, right? Because apparently, right, what I got from your interview he did with you, his recent interview, and the stuff I've been saying, right? He realizes that he's the draw, he's the attraction. He wants to do the thing. He's looking at right now. He just said it in his last interview, right? What's my man? Fight Hype, right? He just said it. He says, I'm trying to get big names. I understand that I'm the draw, right? So it really doesn't matter who I fight. We're going to make money. That's the Tank model. That's the model Floyd gave to Tank, right? He's doing it independently though, right? Next level, right? So why would he fight Andy Cruz, right? A dude who's a tough style matchup for him, right? When he's in the process of running the Tank Davis play to over Tank Davis, right? Right? So what is that? I'm gonna keep knocking niggas the fuck out, get everybody anticipating my fights, have nothing but excitement in all my fights, right? Why am I gonna bring this running ass, boring style nigga who's a matchup problem for me? Andy Cruz, just because y'all niggas want to see me fail, right? Y'all niggas want to see him fail, right? So of course y'all want to see him have matchup issues and look bad in a victory. That's all that'll happen with Cruz, man. He'll look bad in a victory. That's all. But y'all want to see that. Y'all don't want to see this youngin build up his hype train, right? And be the next superstar of boxing. Y'all don't want to see him get to that point. So y'all niggas need
So
to admit that, bro.
after this fight, who we fighting?
Bro, if you was listening to what I just said,
Nigga, after this fight, who we fighting?
I'm saying
You don't care, right? You don't care as long as
if
he
you
get a
was listening to
knockout.
what I said,
You just
I
said
want him to
follow the
fight
Tank
Shakur.
model and get a
I
knockout.
want
Just
him to
get a go
fight
get a
Tank,
knockout.
right? But after this fight, if he doesn't fight Shakur and Tank, it don't matter who he fight. We still gonna watch, nigga.
No, you're not.
Now it's just plain hate at this point. It's a
Trying to tell
whole
you, man.
lot of hate coming from over there, bro. It's just plain hate at this point, bro.
No, it's being
just outright hate.
realistic over. I'm realistic over here, Slim.
No, it's
I
just
ain't
outright
blazing
hate.
these motherfucking niggas, man. I'm not doing that dumb shit.
No,
I'm being real.
It's just outright hate, bro. It's just plain hate. It's nothing else. It's just you don't like Keyshawn Davis. That's just what it is, bro. Just say that.
How?
Yeah, just say that. You could just say that.
Yeah, I'll just say that then.
Yeah. Just say you don't like the nigga. Because trying to convince everybody that he's not a good boxer is not gonna work.
Hey, your favorite barber say I'm with you on this, Zan. Facts. I'm with you on this. I thank you, man.
Yo, but I'm just saying though, right? So
what are you saying? What are you saying? You protecting this nigga, man. What do you want him to fight?
Bro, everything I just said, I said clearly and laid out facts.
Your
I
favorite
said
barber say I
everything
wouldn't mind
clearly
seeing
and
him
laid out
fight Andy
facts.
Cruz.
Say what?
Your favorite barber say I wouldn't mind seeing them fight Andy Cruz.
Yeah, I know, right? But the thing is, all right, so if you know who Andy Cruz is, right, you know that's going to be a boring fight. It's going to be a boring ass fight. Andy Cruz is never going to have not a lot of knockouts. He'll probably retire with 3 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of wins and 3 knockouts, right? Andy Cruz is a boring fucking fighter who can box his ass off, right? Who did great in the Olympics, right? Who's a style matchup problem for Keyshawn Davis, right? Who Keyshawn Davis will beat in a fight, but it won't be an exciting fight. So why does he want to deal with a nigga like that? He
Still
ain't
want to
because
see
he's
it.
afraid he's gonna lose to him.
You saying that he gonna beat him? That's one thing. I still want to see the fucking fight.
It's a
I
boring
still want to
fight.
see it, Slim. Cause
Casual
I want
boxing
to see.
talk, man.
I don't want to see. This is what I don't want to see. See
Casual
Keyshawn
boxing talk, man.
fight Bubba Cruz next to defend the title. No, nigga, I need to see a name next.
The name is Keyshawn Davis. The name is Keyshawn Davis. If he shows up, people are going to tune in. He ain't on Tank level yet, but that's what they're building. Top Rank is actually building that. And so check this out, right? Let's change the subject a little bit. Shakur Stevenson. How legit is his claims to want to go up to 47 to fight Conor Benn? Is that real?
Man, he trying to find a fight, Slim. He can't get nobody to fight him.
That's my point.
I can't blame Shakur, man. He trying everything right now. It ain't his fault, man. They don't nobody want to fight him, man. They don't
That's
want
my
to fight
point.
him.
That's my point. And Tank knows that, and Tank don't want him to get paid. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Tank does not want him to get paid.
Think about this. What potential fight does Shakur get after this fight?
That's this issue. Remember I was breaking this down. I told Shakur, if Tank don't want to fight you, you fuck. Because you have to fight your boy Keyshawn Davis. If you looking for legacy and bag fights, the road goes through the Davis boys. And one of them is your best friend, who you'll never fight, which was your idea, by the way. And the other is Tank. Tank Davis. Yeah, I'm good. A nigga who hates you, who has so much disdain for you, right? He would rather retire from boxing than to see you get a payday off of him. That's crazy work. That's beyond petty right there, right? He don't care if niggas say he's scared. To him, it ain't about that. He don't even give a fuck. Y'all can say whatever you want. He know he ain't scared. He know why he's not doing the Shakur. It's a petty personal reason, bruh.
Hey, let me ask you this, right? You know they be watching, right? Because I seen them on my timeline. I showed it to you, right? So with that being said, right, Tank be listening. You said get out of boxing and come back in 2 years. I think Tank is he talking about that. He said after the Jake Paul, he want to take like a year or so off and come back.
I don't even think he listening. I think I just nailed it, right? I think I know I'm the ghostwriter of boxing, right? So I see these things and I put them out. And the only reason I see these things because I watch these interviews and I watch these fights and I edit videos, right? I be at work at the crib chopping up videos and just taking all this in. So just like with most guys who do that, you get an eye for shit because you see people's patterns, routines. You start to see patterns, routines, the way things operate, right? And so by me looking at all that, I deducted that they trying to set up the Floyd Mayweather retirement plan for Tank Davis, right? When you retire Pretty Boy and come back money, right? And now he out here admitting this shit, right? I'm the ghostwriter of boxing, nigga. I've been saying this shit. Yo, so the thing is, right? That's what they doing. And that's why Tank want to go ahead and wrap this up with Lamont. That's what it looked like to me. Right? It's personal. Like, I ain't gonna let the last time I fought you, I'm gonna be at your house later, nigga. You ain't gonna talk about how you beat my ass. No, we're gonna run that back. We're gonna run that back. And if anything, I'm gonna know in my heart I gave 100% this time. And if you beat me, you beat me, but they ain't gonna give it to you. You're gonna have to knock me out, nigga. That's real. Because there's a money machine behind me, nigga.
You convinced me, and you and Brian convinced me on that, man. I see now, man. He really he got knockout Tank, man, or damn near close to it, man, for him to get that fight. Because anything less, he ain't getting it.
Imagine the boxing world, right? If Lamont Roach comes in there and outboxes Tank, gets a decision victory, fighting his boring ass style of boxing, right? Pure boxing. Imagine, like, people are gonna be like, God damn, we can't sell out arenas no more. Like, we don't got this show no more, bro. Like, what's going on? Numbers are bad right now. They don't put tariffs on boxing, nigga. They don't Lamont Roach beating Tank Davis by decision is a tariff on boxing. It's a Trump tariff on boxing.
Not a Trump tariff. God
That's
damn.
a Trump tariff on boxing. What? That's a 800% tariff on boxing, right? If they let Lamont Roach walk out of there with a decision victory, fighting the way he do, right? Lamont Roach does not leave people like, ain't nobody ever watched Lamont Roach Jr. fight like, God damn, that shit was tight. We fucked that nigga up. Like, that's never happened. That's never happened.
Why you going on my boy like that, though, man?
No, I'm just telling you, right? I said he can box. So I'm just saying though, right? The thing is, if this nigga beats Tank Davis by decision and not a knockout, not a brutal beatdown, how we gonna sell the next fight? We can't. We just lost too much money, man. It hurts. Cause nobody's gonna watch this nigga fight, man. Ain't nobody gonna watch this nigga fight, man. I mean, matter of fact, I'm Al Heyman, man, they're gonna have to. Yo, the judges gonna have to call protection for me. So I'm putting a bag on a nigga head. There's a bag going on one of y'all niggas' heads, man. If y'all get this boring ass nigga the decision over the money machine.
I hate to say it, man. You right, man. That's crazy, man. They not gonna let that shit happen, man. He make too much money.
Think about it, man.
He
Even
make
Turkey don't want that to happen.
too much money,
bro. Even
for
Tank's
them. He
biggest
make too much
nemesis,
money
Turkey.
for them. And he the face of boxing in America. I don't care what nobody say. He is the face of boxing in America.
It's only one dude that'll be happy if that happens. It's one dude.
Lamont.
Keyshawn Davis, bro. Lamont. That's just going to speed up Keyshawn Davis's pathway to being the face of boxing. It's going to speed that shit up, right? If that happens. Because guess what's going to happen? Keyshawn Davis is going to fight Lamont Roach and beat the dog shit out of him.
Time out.
Yep.
No. Time out. Did you not see the subliminal that Shakur had put out the other day?
What's up?
Man, no matter how fast you get to the belt, how long you kick that motherfucker.
But don't nobody want to see that nigga. They all would rather see, like, for real, more people may know who Shakur is right now, but in the very near future, more people are gonna know exactly who Keyshawn Davis is, and they're gonna think he's better than that nigga.
That's
right?
This is my point. Now now Shakur now I think he's gonna change his mind, man. Be like, look, man, I think I need to show you, little bro, who they say I am. I need to show you. He might just turn the tables and be like, fuck it, let's fight.
That'd be good for boxing if they fight.
He ain't there yet. Like you said, he ain't found what he saw that he think he could beat Keyshawn yet.
Exactly.
But when he do, you know he will call him out. You know he will call him out.
Yeah, he gonna pull the shiesty down and pull the hoodie up, pull the shiesty down, pull the hoodie up. Stick up time. Stick up time.
Like you said, I study how you told me to study this joint, right? And right now, you see how he talking about Tank. He really believe he could beat Tank right now.
Hell yeah, he believe he could beat Tank. He figured him out already. That's in his mind. He figured him out.
Saw how he did with Jamel Herring, but he ain't did that with Keyshawn yet.
He ain't figured him out. Exactly. Yo, Clifton Dennis says he can just run from Key. That's the thing. Key too big and too skilled for him to do that. Key will catch him. Key can catch up to him, in my opinion.
But for real, Slim, for them saying they brothers and everything like that, they gonna have to do like the real Charlo brothers. Y'all cannot campaign in the same division because y'all just fucking the division up.
Well,
I don't like it, man. Don't campaign in the same division if y'all ain't planning on unifying everything else, man. Y'all just doing a protection plan on each other.
Yep. That's what it is, Brody. That's exactly what it is. But yo, I'm gonna have to slide, man. I gotta go pick up baby girl from school, man.
Hey, man, this was a great convo today, man. Glad we chopped it up, man.
Yeah. Hey, yo, True Lou. Shakur said he want to move up. But yo, salute to everybody in the chat, man. I gotta run pick my little girl up from school. Y'all be cool. I'm pulling up later.
All right, let's pull up later.
Peace.